Hey YouTube, long time no see. It's been quite some time since I last posted, and even longer since I made a traditional length video. This video is about what you will be able to look forward to for this year and beyond. This is a very important video for me to make. It's one that is long overdue, but necessary. This is just a video for me to you, being open and transparent about what is happening with the channel. I've outlined specific topics for today's video, so if you want to skip to a specific section of the video, you're able to do so without having to wait. Though, I do encourage listening to the entire video so that way you don't miss out on anything regarding important details. With all that being said, let's hop into today's discussion. For the first topic, let's talk about content. What does content look like for the rest of this year? What type of content can you all expect? And at what rate can you expect it? Most of you who have been around for a long time, you know how much Fatal Bullet means to me as a game. Fatal Bullet has been a major blessing to me, and back in 2019 I had just started making Fatal Bullet content, and I never knew what that game would allow for regarding my channel's growth. I was able to interact with so many of you, create really fun and engaging content, and just have a good time overall. Unfortunately, over time I started comparing myself to other people and their content, which eventually led me away from what really mattered to me and you all, and that was just to make fun videos that were both entertaining and informative at the same time. The reality is that Fatal Bullet has been out for about 5 to almost 6 years now, I believe. Most, if not all, of the information about the game is already known, and for a while now I have been burnt out of the game, to be completely honest with you. It's not a case of not wanting to play Fatal Bullet, but simply wanting to play other games I enjoy as well and make content for those games in hopes of you all enjoying them too. I want to get back to making fun and informative videos, but I also want to try a few different things too. I have a surprise upload coming, which if you're watching this video right now, then you already know that I've posted a Fatal Bullet video going over the hero missions and how to get through those missions, how to get through hero mission 18 at a quick and efficient rate with Alice. So you've already seen the surprise upload. I was going to go ahead and surprise you guys with that upload tomorrow and have this video be the video for today, but I think you all might enjoy that video, and I think that a lot of you are probably excited to just see an upload from me with Fatal Bullet. So that's the surprise upload, and I'm honestly eager to see how you all respond to it. It's a little bit different than what I've done in the past. This one is kind of a little bit of a speed run mix of an informative video at the same time. So let me know what you guys think about it, and let me know again what your favorite hero mission is in the game, and just let me know if you would be interested in watching more of my content revolving Fatal Bullet, where I talk a little bit more about some of the other modes in the game and how to get through those. But other than that, what I really want to do is I want to get back to covering topics such as where to gather certain materials, best tips and tricks, and a lot more stuff that I just did not get to do, or a lot of the stuff that I just really didn't want to do at that time because I was just so burnt out of the game. So what I'll also be doing, what you can also expect, is a refresh of content that I've made in the past to be up to date. Similar to my Air Ninja 3 videos, you guys will notice that some of my videos I've done a little bit of a refresh and modernizing them, making them a little bit more up to date, better to understand. And there's some videos that I've created in the past where they're already good, but I just like doing that because I think that a lot of people, when it comes to searching for content, they like to see new and up-to-date information, even if it's the same information, but they do like to just kind of see like a new up-to-date version of things, and I apply that to my content. I've basically done a refresh on some of my content, and I plan to do that this year as well, just to keep things going, keep things rolling. And I'm gonna try some new things too, because that's really what I want to get into, is trying some new and different things. Like the most recent upload, it's something different, it's something new that I haven't done before, and I'm curious as to how you guys are interacting with it. But the other topic I want to go over is an addition to the channel. So most of you know that I play a ton of different games, and with that being the case, I didn't want this channel to just be an SAO only channel where I'm only talking about Fatal Bullet and I'm only talking about SAO. I want to be able to branch out, experience, and provide content with other games that I play and that you might enjoy too. And so what I've done recently is I joined the creator program for the First Descendant recently. And if you aren't sure what the First Descendant is, it is a third-person looter shooter built in Unreal Engine 5. I personally enjoy looter shooters the most, Fatal Bullet being one of my favorites, and I realized that the vast majority of my sub base are people who also enjoy looter shooters. And that being the case, I wanted to branch out and make content for the First Descendant as well. Not only have I played in all the betas, but I've gotten a good grasp of how the game works. Visually, it's a very appealing game. It felt very good when I was playing it in the beta, and they've been doing a lot of dev talks and showing how they've changed animations and gun sounds and design. And honestly, I fell in love with the game and I really enjoy it, both from a visual aspect and a gameplay aspect. And what I decided is that I will create content for both games at a consistent rate. If one video does better than the other, depending on the game, it doesn't mean that I'm going to lower the quality of either video. Fatal Bullet is going to receive the same video quality and, you know, same personality and all that stuff that I put in all my videos as the First Descendant. So I just want to make that clear that, you know, even though I'm adding a new game to my channel, that doesn't mean that the other game's going to get lower quality videos or anything. That's just not what I like to do. So just know that I'm going to be making videos. I just want to put that out there, and I want to let you guys know that I am going to be adding on to the channel. And the First Descendant, I recommend you guys go check it out. It launches tonight. I'll be making content for that game as well. The plan is to grow and expand over the course of time. You should expect to see a minimum of 3 The First Descendant videos and 3 Fatal Bullet videos. And I know that number might seem a little small, but there's a reason for that, and I'll go ahead and get into that now. For a long time, I've always wanted to create games. I've always been fascinated by the many worlds that developers craft, whether it be every year, every 3 years, and or every 4 to 7 years. The point is that I've always wanted to develop my own games with worlds that I've crafted. And so for the last 2 years, I've been learning programming, game development, etc. I made the decision to start my very own small indie game studio, Lightreach Games, to craft games I've always dreamed of making. As I said before, Fatal Bullet is a very important game to me, and so it only made sense to take inspiration from it. I decided that I wanted to craft my own sci-fi third-person looter shooter. The journey thus far has been fun and quite the learning experience, let me tell you, but it is still continuing. And while I don't have a lot to share about the game today that I'm working on, rest assured that I will be sharing details regarding everything when the time is right. But I did want to let you guys know, and this is, I guess you could say this is my first official confirmation of my own game indie studio. And another note is that I moved from my original state of Tennessee and I moved to North Carolina to be with my wife. So we got married in May of this year on the 4th, and my wife and I are also expecting. So the little man is due December 2nd, and we named him Kyson. So there's a lot of things that have been going on behind the scenes, that has happened behind the scenes, and I know I should have communicated better with you all, but I felt it was important to inform you all better late rather than never, as many of you have been around for years supporting my channel. And so with all that being said, I do hope that this video was informative, and I hope that it clears things up for most of you who have been wondering what's been going on and why have I been so silent and or inconsistent lately. And I really hope that this video kind of, you know, sheds light on a lot of things and clears things up. You know, I've just had a lot going on, and probably one of the most biggest hiccups moving at the time, or moving from Tennessee to North Carolina, was getting internet up and running. So a lot of service providers out here where we live just don't, like, they have lines going through our area, but they just don't support like our specific residents. So I finally got internet here. I got Starlink, and I've been able to basically get back to doing what I was doing before I moved. And so that was the biggest hiccup, was just finding a good internet service provider, and Starlink happened to be the one, and it works perfectly. So I'm actually able to get content out. I'm able to start working on things again. And you know, if you've ever moved from one state to the other, then you know the process of, you know, moving items, making sure you bring your belongings, your important stuff, and you know, it's definitely a process and an adjustment too. So, but that is the video for today, everybody. I do hope that, you know, like I said, I do hope that it shed light on things and it cleared things up, and there's some clarity there. Just know that I will do better. I will get back to making content this week. As you've seen, I uploaded my first Fatal Bullet video in what's been 4 months, and I hope that I aim to continue doing that. I aim to continue to upload Fatal Bullet videos and more content as time goes on. And so I want to thank you all again for your support. I want to thank you for subscribing, sharing, liking the videos, and please continue to do so, because it does help the channel grow, and it does help me to, it really helps me to push. It really does help to have me push to want to get more content out and better content out. So I do want to say thank you all so much for your support. Thank you all for understanding, and thank you for just everything you guys do. Without you guys, I wouldn't have continued YouTube, and it's always great to be able to provide content and just, talk with you all, and just, just enjoy gaming. And so with that being said, I hope that you all enjoyed the video, and I hope it was informative. I hope it clears things up, and I will catch you all in the next one. And make sure to be cool and stay awesome, everybody. Take care and have a good one.